the siege. The women are searching the garbage heaps for food. I saw them with my own eyes. Women and their daughters scrambling over trash, looking for food. Arabs, Muslims in 2009. Whilst Arab trillionaires are playing on their yachts in their casinos and their bordellos. We have to break this siege, and the only way to break it is by driving convoy after convoy through the gates of Rafah until these gates are swept away altogether. That's what we have to do. Now for you it's easy. For me, I had to drive all the way, sleeping in my car, driving all the way to Gaza. You can't. All you have to do is raise the money and fly with us from New York City on the 4th of July, arriving in Cairo on the 5th of July, where we will connect you to trucks full of aid, which will have been bought by your money. We'll put American flags on the front of those trucks and we'll head for Rafah. Can you imagine the sight of hundreds of vehicles flying the American flag, bringing life to the Palestinians instead of death, which is what usually comes in the colors of the United States? That's what we intend to do. Now, I know that everything's bigger in Texas. So I'm expecting Texas to be the biggest component in this US convoy. Otherwise, the other states will say, no, not everything is bigger in Texas. And California is already way in the lead. So Texas has to step up to the plate. You don't want that little girl seeing all these vehicles with all the flags and the names of all the cities and states and asking, this is all that came from Texas? So we're asking you, when the fundraising begins, after the prayer, please give everything that you can. Now it's perfectly safe to do so, because we have engaged as our fiscal sponsor one of the most respected, respectable, historic Christian organizations in the country, Pastors for Peace. I want to thank them for coming on board this convoy, one of the finest Christian organizations in this country. They're our fiscal sponsor. The money goes to them. They supervise its expenditure. There's no, let me say to the FBI man in the room. Would the FBI man in the room like to stand up? I want to tell him this. We will break no US laws. And no Egyptian laws either, for that matter. This is a legal enterprise enshrined in American law and in your Constitution and in the ethics on which your state was built. And these fine Christian people are going to make sure that everything goes smoothly and no one finds themselves in any trouble when they come back. So it's over to you. I can't do more. I can't come to Houston more than twice in a month. My dear brother Abu Ubaidah took me to a meeting of the Al-Awda youth earlier, young children. They gave me $15,000. $15,000. And they appointed one of their number to be a member of the convoy. Actually, for $15,000, you can get two. You can have two people, one truck full of aid for $15,000. I went to the mosque here earlier this evening, Al-Hadi Mosque. It was 6 o'clock on a Tuesday evening. It was full. And even now, right now, they are fundraising for this convoy, and I expect that they will raise $15,000 also from the Al-Hadi Mosque. And so, the rest is up to you. My dear brother is going to conduct the fundraising. If you have any questions about this project, I'll answer them after the prayers. I just say this: we have a duty. We are not hungry or thirsty or naked, neither are we prisoners. But the Palestinian people in Gaza are all of these and more. And whether we are Christians, or whether we are Muslims, or whether we are just decent human beings, we have to respond to the hungry and the thirsty and the naked and the prisoner as if it was we or our own families who were suffering in this way, if we want to face the last day with some hope. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much.